Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Welcome to Coffee Time. So, if you've not tuned in before, you don't know what this is. It's a load of nothingness, really. It's just the admins from the Carl in the Community group having a little chat, having a little meeting, talking about complete nonsense, having a drink or two. Well, some of them will be. And tonight we've got a bit of a game to play as well. So, yeah. Feel free to get involved in the comments. Feel free to share the stream. It gets a little bit silly, you know, just random topics of conversation. So happy to have anyone involved. If you want to get involved, if you want to have a chat with us. Tonight's register, should I say. You got myself, you got the Don.
Hey.
You've got Matt and Heidi, I think, joining us a little bit later on. They're not here yet, so you'll have to wait for them. And then we have a special guest. We have a very special guest with us in just a moment. So say hi if you're watching, get involved in the comments, ask us questions, ask us anything. If you're active within Carl in the Community group, feel free to put suggestions in. You know, it's your chance to really kind of talk to us about what the group is, what the community is, how it's all going, and get involved. So yeah, happy for anyone to do so. Like I say, get involved in the comments section. We will respond live to said comments. Okay, I've got a. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I just said a long, lengthy message. Read it in a bit. Yeah, so I'm going to bring our special guest in because I think he's about to pass out. I can see him, you guys can't. So I'd like to welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Cousin It. Welcome along, dear cousin. How are we? Good. Maybe you can answer me a question. Is your first name Cousin, or is your first name It? It. Okay. Are you my cousin?
Possibly.
Would you like to remove that from yourself so you can breathe?
Yeah. I can't see. And I can't see.
So if you don't know, this is John. This is John dressed as Cousin It. There he is. Other things come out as well. Not your thing.
Oh, yeah. I am going to have to take this off.
Hello, how are we? Good week, Mandy. I was thinking about you today because I saw your prayer for Lent, and I think it's really nice what you're doing at the moment. So well done, congratulations. I think it's really good that you're keeping the church kind of relevant and alive during these difficult times when you can't welcome people to your doors. You're still doing a great thing. So I tried to say that to you. I was going to message you, but as you popped on here, I can say it to you. So, there's John.
Whoa, that's hot.
So, John, you decided to dress up because that seems to be a theme.
Yeah. It wouldn't be right coming onto the stream wearing my own clothes because
No.
it wouldn't seem normal now.
Because
I haven't done that for 5 weeks.
No, but you said you wanted to dress up and stuff because you've had a bit of a bad day. You haven't had the best of days, have you?
Yeah.
And you thought you'd cheer yourself up. Do you feel any more cheered up now?
I feel very hot now. Because unfortunately, the other costumes that I could have gone with, they're at the far end of the cupboard, and unfortunately, there's all the parrot cages are now in front of them, and I don't fancy waking all them up.
How big's your cupboard?
Yeah. Well, it would go from like the door here. Obviously, it's above this room, so it'd go from one side of the room to the other. It's all.
I mean, in my house, we call that a room, not a cupboard.
Yeah, it's pretty big. We built that just after moving here. So
Parrot.
yeah. So we built the parrots just after moving here. Yeah. No, yeah, there's 2 lovebirds. Yeah, there's 2 lovebirds, 2 budgies, and 5 parrots.
In a cupboard?
No, in a bedroom.
Oh, right.
But unfortunately, the cages are now the lovebird cage is right in front of the cupboard where the other costumes are stored.
Right.
Because obviously it's not something I regularly do, so I don't need regular access to.
Well, apart from every single week. I'm just going to bring Hardy Matt in at this point. He's got a cupboard where he keeps his costumes and his birds.
I feel like I've moved in on the beginning of like a bird joke. So 5 parrots, a budgie.
2 budgies, 5 budgies, 5 parrots.
So, Matt and Hardy, how are we? You're blurry.
Oh,
have you cleaned your lens? You're blurry. Have you cleaned your lens?
Hang on a minute. That's a bit of from earlier. Sorry, guys. Hang on.
Hey.
No, you're still a little bit hazy.
It was good to have a camera off. Hang on a minute.
What's he going to clean it with? Okay, guys, if you are tuned in, feel free to give the stream a share. We're going to spend the next maybe hour just talking absolute nonsense. We'll answer your questions if you've got questions.
Camera.
You haven't muted.
Sorry.
So yeah, we are going to be just spending the next hour having a little chat. So share the stream, get involved, ask questions, make jokes, take the mick out of us. That's what we're here for. We're here to provide a little bit of light relief and entertainment on your Saturday night. That's literally what it is. And a historical kind of thing is occurring today. This is the first time ever on coffee time someone's got a coffee.
Oh, I think I know why.
This is the first ever. Yeah, it's just whiskey with a little bit of coffee beans. No, this is the first time ever anyone has actually sat and drank a cup of coffee on coffee time, which I thought was. No, I know.
Might be our light. Should we turn the big light on? Soz.
Oh, we ain't the big light. Oh.
Yeah.
You need what I've got. The ring light now, because I'm like a pro content maker. Yes, there you go.
I'm not getting for the last time, I'm not getting my ring light out, all right? I'm sorry.
Does it light up? Have you got LEDs like encrusted around it?
Can neither confirm or deny that. Oh, guys, you know what? I've missed you guys. I really have. It's nice to speak to you and see you guys in person.
Yeah. Well, as close as we're going to get to it.
Well,
so, let's do the usual honours. John, how's your week been? And what are you drinking?
Was it? Yeah, it was this Tuesday an impromptu. No, was that?
Yeah, Tuesday you've done your first impromptu live.
Yeah, that was difficult actually because obviously Thursday's cooking was nice and easy to do because I knew exactly what I was doing, how I'm going to go around it, and
just as a bit of background, I threw a curveball at John this week because he said we made him admin last week, didn't we? Rightly so, deserved. He then decided that he's actually going to take over Carl in the community page by every live stream that's going. But on Tuesday, Mrs. B, she had various meetings and other bakery related bits to do. I'm sure it's the high powered world of business baking. So she wasn't able to go live on her baking. So I said to John, if you fancy knocking something together, he said, no, not gonna have time. No. Yeah. And then I think you felt bad, didn't you, John?
I did, because I thought, what are we going to do with Tuesday with no desserts?
This might as well write it off.
It's not Tuesday, is it?
Skip to Wednesday.
Day's over. So I thought, no. So about 1 o'clock, I messaged out to say, right, 1:30, I'm going to go live and I'm going to show how to do ice cream. So I've done a half-hour show on making ice cream from scratch, and I think I made 4 different ice creams in half an hour.
Yeah. The one I tuned into was the one where you put alcohol in it.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Near the end. I stuck some raisin.
Like you're taunting me. And what are you drinking, John? What you got on the go?
Oh.
What mug is it going to be?
Another tankard.
Another new tankard.
Yep, another different one. Oh, there we go. This one is celebrating like farmers and farming. So it's all about
agriculture.
Plough. And there's a little bit written on the back all about farmers and what they do. And
a mug for ploughing, man. How do we feel about
that? In my other one is
milk.
Something. Yeah, right. Yeah. As if.
What was it?
I treated myself to this the other day because I saw it advertised. The new Disaronno Velvet. I saw that and I was like, I've got to try it.
Jono, what is that again? Is that Disaronno? What is it?
Velvet.
Velvet.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds sexy, man.
Matt, I feel like a game show host. What's your name and where are you from?
Oh, yeah. Yes, Darren.
No, it's all right. You're fine. You can converse with your associate there.
I thought you were talking to me over there, mate. That's all right. It's fine.
What's happening?
Don't worry. Go on. Carry on. Go. Just go. Roll with it.
What are you drinking and what have you been up to?
Well, Darren, my name's Matt. I'm from Lowestoft. Today I'm drinking. Oh, we can't get our ring light to work, Darren.
You've got a ring light too. Look at us, like all pro streamers.
Trying.
John will just freeze in a moment and stay there for the next half hour.
I've now found out how to fix that.
Is that moving?
I found out how to fix it quick now. So yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
I'm holding my mobile in my hand.
Well, you need to get yourself a little stand.
I'll do next week.
I've got one you can have. Now I've got a ring light. I've got one you can have. It's just a car one that I fixed to a table. So if you want it. Anyway, sorry, Matt. I rudely interrupted.
It's fine. Yeah, I'm drinking bourbon.
Oh no. Sorry, Matt.
I'm drinking bourbon to make a change. Bourbon and Coke.
Nice. What bourbon have we got?
It's a bit of Samuel Jones. Samuel Joes. There's no N. Joes.
I said Joes.
You said Jones.
I didn't. I had vape in my mouth. It makes my voice sound funny.
Ooh. Well, Samuel Joes bourbon.
Okay. I can't say the word Samuel without going a bit Welsh.
Samuel
Jones.
That's Aldi's premium bourbon.
Seriously, Aldi and Lidl, they're like knockoff shit. It's just as good as the actual, like their Baileys.
Well done.
Their version of Baileys is just Baileys in a different bowl.
Ballycastle.
Oh, mate.
I love Ballycastle.
You can't go wrong, can you?
No. And how's your week been, Matt? How's the old tit?
Oh, I've got an update and a half for you. I'll get my top off later and I'll show you my bruise.
Fill the ladies and gentlemen in as to why you're going to get your top off later. It's not that sort of stream, folks.
Basically, a Saturday night, I've had a few too many Samuel Joes, as we've all been there, and I just feel like taking my top off.
Okay.
No. On Monday, I was doing my chest workout in the morning, as I sort of usually do every Monday. And I was in the garage, you know, banging and clanging as you do in your iron paradise. You know how it is, Darren, you know what I mean? You know, just when you bang and when you clang, you're going for it, mate, you know what I mean? There's nothing can interrupt you. Yeah. I had my lovely new posh silencer headphones on. I had the tunes turn out right loud, you know, Teletubbies, Aqua, all the rest of it, mate. And I was steaming ahead of my workout.
Which doctor was that on there? U-E-U-R-R?
That's the one, man. That is the one. Ting Tang, Walla Walla, Bing Bang, and that's what I was doing. Ting Tang.
Sorry, carry on.
So yeah, I was Ting Tanging in the old Iron Paradise, and I come to my last rep on bench press. I was just benching the bar, and as I pushed it up, and if you have a squeamish disposition, please look away, mute, whatever. Now, I just suddenly heard Velcro through my headphones. So tunes cranked up really loud, and I heard this, and then I felt my chest dip in on itself, my right hand side of my chest. And I was just like, I felt this horrible pain. Chucked the bar down on the guards, slipped underneath it. I took my top off straight away because I wanted to see if the chest had dipped at all. That's the sign of a torn pec. I was like, I've torn my pec. Couldn't see anything, and then I started to go really lightheaded. My vision started to go. I thought I was going to pass out. I had to sit there for a bit and sort of gather myself. Ran into the house, said to you, I think I've torn my pec. You're like, stop being an absolute idiot. Come on, man up, sort of thing. I was like, no, I think I really have this time. And we called the paramedics up. They gave me a bit of advice, and long and short of it is that I should be seeing a specialist soon about it. But I suspect I have torn my pec. So
what do we do? What do we do? How do we fix this?
It's 6 months of rehab, unfortunately. I think. Yeah.
Problem is with you, you won't stop working out, so you'll just have one massive pec.
Exactly. Or just one side of me will be huge. It'll be like Homer Simpson. That episode of Homer Simpson. The episode of The Simpsons, where he gets really hench on one side and he goes to arm wrestling. He shows his weak side off. He's like, I could take this dude, and then he just goes, and wipe. That's what I'm going to do.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah.
So troublesome week.
It's been tested, mate. It's been tested to say the least. Yeah.
So we know that with your mental health, obviously, working out is kind of key to surviving. Really, what do you do in this instance when you can't physically work out as you normally would? What do you do?
You without sounding. Is there a kettle or something boiling at the moment?
No, that's my washing machine.
I was going to say, mate, take it off the hob.
Yeah, no.
Take it off the hob.
I thought so. Yeah. Sorry, I do apologise. I did say to her, try and do the laundry, you know, off.
It's not the laundry, I'm washing it.
Well, you're washing the washing machine? Yeah. It doesn't even need to be on, apparently.
This is why they call you the dog. She's washing the washing machine. There's no chance.
It's children just running around and washing machines washing themselves. What have I walked into?
Coffee time. Yeah, it'll be.
Heidi, how's your week been and what are you drinking? Your names are the wrong way round, by the way.
What?
Your names are the wrong way round.
No, I'm Matt.
And I'm Heidi.
I'm thinking you have a beard.
What?
I'm blonde and I'm really happy with glasses.
Matt, we know if for some reason you just randomly turned into Heidi, you would not be on a live stream right now. You did something completely different.
Absolutely.
It would not be broadcastable.
Well,
Not on here anyway.
Yeah, there's a website for that.
other platforms available.
Sorry, so yeah, Heidi, how's tricks?
Well, I have rosé, I had cider, and we have no children, so I'm friggin' fantastic, Darren.
And in answer to your question, Darren, how to solve my mental health, that.
What?
No children.
Throw the children out. Yeah.
Don't know where they are. All I know is they're not here.
5 days of not working out and your children mysteriously disappear.
Yep.
Brilliant. No, I didn't actually let you answer that, did I, before I moved on? Did I?
What's that?
the question I asked you, Matt. I don't think you answered it.
Oh yeah, mate. In all honesty, I'd forgotten as well, mate. That's how much bourbon I've had.
Didn't we?
Yeah, we did. We got on top to the washing machine, didn't we? But I don't know on what I'm going to do because I still want to do this mental resilience mission stuff with all the lovely community. You all right, mate?
Yeah, it spilt me cold tea on my legs.
Oh my God, are you okay, hon?
No, I'm drinking cold tea for fuck's sake.
Jono, what are we going to do, Jono?
I don't know, but in a moment I'm
Has
trying
he
to
done the same thing?
No, I've got hair. I've got cousin it hair all over me, and it's
Yeah, you probably didn't see it, Matt and Heidi, did you?
No. No, what's this?
John joined the stream dressed as Cousin It, hence why his name is Cousin It on the stream.
I did wonder. I was like, cousin IT? Huh?
You can tell you work in web development. You see that. And go,
Yeah. Cousin information technology. What's this all about? Wonder what framework he's coding on.
You should check. You come on. Well, I'll be Father Binary. Okay. So I think that's it. Well, you. All right. Good week.
Yeah.
What drinking?
That's right, mate.
Nice on. That's Donna covered.
Hey, no. Hang on.
What?
Dawn has the word "the" before her name. She deserves a segment.
Well, go on then.
The Don, we're going to give you a little drum roll. Ready? The Don.
Carry on.
I want a jingle like that for my radio.
Oh, we can sort you out.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. We'll do that one. Yeah.
again.
Thanks. So, here's a fun fact. Got an email today. Back at Christmas, I'm in a wine club, ain't I? We know I'm in a wine club. I pay my money each month. I get wine cheaper than other people, and it's good wine, really nice wine. Really happy with my wine club. Every Christmas, nice big wine hamper, birthday wine hamper for me, not for anyone else. And at Christmas, apparently, I had this bottle which I really liked, and I'd gone back on there and said that I'd have it again when I next ordered. So it brings up recommendations for my next wine. What I accidentally clicked was auto reorder when back in stock. So I got a case of 6 bottles of really nice wine being delivered next week.
Oh, Darren.
Darren, you've got to think about the cause, mate. Come on.
I mean, I won't drink it. I'm fine with it being there or live in this little box in a happy little state until I get round to drinking. I was going to treat myself anyway after I finished my sober. But so only I could bloody auto-order wine from a wine club whilst staying sober for a month.
1st of April, though, is going to be banging.
Yeah, I mean, that's only tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, you're quite right, yeah. It's a league month this month, isn't it?
It is. I keep saying it's me and Donna, we sat there. What day is it? It's April. It must be April. It's got to be April. I mean,
well, in lockdown,
it's been the longest
no
month.
one can hear you drinking.
In lockdown years, yeah.
What?
I said in lockdown, no one can hear you drinking. No.
I've got to be honest with you, if it was me doing it on my own personal willpower, would have failed right now. But because I'm a little whore for charity, I'll do it. I have to. I've got a choice, haven't I?
Yeah, you are a bit of a charitable slut, aren't you,
Have you
Darren?
seen what Reverend Mandy has said? She's doing you a massive favour, Darren.
Oh, man.
Oh, Mandy. Reverend Mandy. What a legend.
There we go.
So nice.
Mandy had said earlier she's alcohol-free for Lent. But Mother and Sunday, they get a reprieve. Fantastic.
Well, obviously, yeah.
So, on March
so.
14th, Mandy's going to drink for the both of us. I hope you can drink, Mandy.
Yeah, do you really know what you're getting yourself into?
I will send you what I would normally drink on a Sunday, especially a Sunday spent with my mother.
I mean, Reverend Mandy does seem like a bit of a badass, doesn't she? So I reckon she could drink under the table, Darren, definitely.
That communal wine. Okay, right. So, what's the other guys? There's a thing that I'm scrambling in my brain to remember.
Are you all right, mate?
Is that because
That cold tea has really affected you, hasn't it?
because there's a plane taking off in your kitchen?
Yeah. I literally, you know, you can see the kids running around in the background. I just want to see a washing machine rumble in the background.
That'd be amazing. Tomorrow we've got. We normally obviously have Chloe's live stream.
Yeah.
So Chloe's on sabbatical at the moment. I think that's the best word for it. Sabbatical. That's the word. Isn't it? Just while she sorts some stuff out, she'll be back. So no one's fallen out. We still love each other. But what I was going to do, I'm going to replay old episodes of CLB as like a watch party, so people can still comment and get involved. It's not just a video. But I was wondering what you guys wanted to rewatch. What should we put on for people again? I was going to go with, but it seemed really arrogant, the first ever CLB. But that's me. So that'd be me hosting a watch party for my own video, which to me seems a little bit, look at the length of my, you know?
Yeah, I don't
Video. Look at the length of your video.
Yes, look at the length of my video.
Massive, Darren. Huge video.
It's a very girthy video, isn't it?
Oh.
It's in a wide angle lens. It was filmed in a wide angle lens. It was. Actually, this one wasn't. This was a really. You can tell I've upgraded my tech from this first episode. But I don't know. What do people want to watch?
We'll happily show up and troll you.
What?
We'll give you that service
Do what?
for free.
To troll you while you watch yourself.
Feel free. You don't want to know what I'm going to do while I watch myself.
Jono, does the community need to see that, do you think, mate?
To be honest,
Have you been paying attention?
yeah. Well, if it don't happen tomorrow, it looks like next Thursday they're going to see quite a bit because the way it's going, you two
John,
have got to start learning.
I'm sorry. I know you're a new admin, so maybe the rules haven't quite been explained to you just
yet. Yeah. Just listen a minute, all right?
Gather round. No, we do allow nudity, definitely. No, John, when you do your live stream, it has to be you. Okay? So in that can't possibly do JK's meals in minutes with our tagliatelles out. because that wouldn't be JK's.
But on the other hand, you do keep saying we want to give what the community wants. And at the moment, the community wants to see you and Matt do it naked instead of me.
Can I just
I'll tell you what.
2 points. Can we just clarify? Not do it, cook. All right?
Cook.
Stop using the term Matt and Darren's going to do it naked. No, we're going to cook naked.
Hold on a minute. I thought we were doing it naked. Darren, if you look at the poll, it very clearly stipulates Matt and Darren will do it naked instead of me. Now, I haven't seen the word cook. I might have seen a similar word with one letter replace, but
look.
Yes, because
no, John, I am not getting my sausages out. Sausages?
I ain't getting my Frankfurter out, I'll tell you that right now.
Let's stand firmly in the jar. No, John, no.
Maybe just meatballs then.
You can't have your own troll options, the troll poll options, to your own post. You can't do it. It's not in the rules. It's not in the book. There's a book, and it's not in it.
So, guys, do we need to give the lovely community that are watching, I don't know how many people are watching at the moment, 5. Do we need to give the 5 people that are watching some context to this, or do you think they know what the hell's going on?
Yeah, better do, because it just sounds wrong.
Because I'm not going to lie, I don't know what's going on. So
no. Well, I started off. I put up a poll just after the day after my day after yesterday. It was yesterday. God's sake. I put a poll up to see what people wanted to see me make for next week's JK Meals and Minutes. I give a few possible ideas. I went through enchiladas, including making your own tortillas. So not even shop bought tortillas, making your own tortillas, making some enchiladas. My second option was a stuffed pork loin wrapped in bacon with a few side dishes. My third option was a calzone.
I'm hungry.
That was my 3 options.
Hmm.
I didn't lock it. So therefore, options can be added. So therefore, this one.
Yeah. That one.
That one, as usual, had his own personal option, which then started getting, which quickly outvoted mine.
My option was that John does it naked. I thought
cook any of them, but naked. That was quickly followed up by this person, and in their version, where I'm not entirely naked, I am using one of my homemade tortillas to cover myself.
And may I congratulate you on such a wonderful
chocolate wrap or something like that. Can't remember exactly what it was, but it's a chocolate strawberry.
It was a strawberry Nutella French roll-up.
Right. So we started off with them two. Them two slowly getting the votes up.
Could have been a talk. Can't you bless them?
So this, I'm putting my own one on there now, and I simply just put Matt and Darren do it naked instead of me, which is now top the charts. Which is now beating the enchiladas by 2 votes currently.
You're pulling my buckwurst, mate. Last time I checked, that wasn't beaten. Is it now beating it? Is it?
Yeah.
What vote is it on?
Got 12.
That's now. Yeah, 12 votes for you and
you and Dan. Pork loin.
Matt, I did speak to some people. 11 of those votes are for you. One of them is me.
And 10 votes for the enchiladas.
Genuinely, it's you they want to see naked. It's not me. You want to see me naked? There you go. There's a nipple. Treat yourself.
I want to see Darren naked.
No one wants to see me naked. They just accidentally happen to when I'm stood.
And then really enjoy it.
So depending on what rules we go by do we give the community what we want?
We're fucking blowing homemade enchiladas out of the water here, Darren. What's going on?
Yeah, what are we going to cook?
We're not going to cook on knobs, are we?
It's not like all Hannibal Lecter, is it? It's not. We're going to taste each other's homemade Holland.
What I think we need to do is we need to get StreamYard going like this. We need a freeway going on. Three screens going on. Yeah. We'll have John like present. He can do his classy, sophisticated introduction. Welcome to another one of JK's sophisticated, classy meals. And then we can come on camera naked.
At 2 o'clock.
Can we be your sous chefs, Jono? Maybe we could be your commies.
What if we have tasteful aprons?
Tasteful aprons?
So nudie, but you know.
Yeah, I wasn't going to have my todger out, was I?
I don't know.
Oh, Darren, I was committed, mate.
We haven't seen you sober in years. We don't know what that looks like.
It could be very naked.
No, I. This is the problem. I can't do this sort of thing sober. Get lubricate, you know. Do you know what I mean?
Well, hang on a minute. We're getting a few too many steps ahead here, Darren.
First of all, this will be going out at 2 o'clock on a Thursday afternoon.
Oh, dude.
And I've got the school run Thursday, so I can't.
I'm working.
Right.
More importantly, my daughter is a member of this community. She watches the cooking shows now.
Oh shit! So, you've only got one, John. It's only dead.
Right. If you guys don't do what the community wants, you have to forfeit.
What, our rights as members?
No. You have to do.
Yeah. Oh man, let's go start our own community.
Yeah. We're going. See you later. We'll go do a new community.
naked in
What
the
does that mean?
community.
You have to do a forfeit. You have to perform a forfeit.
Oh, mate. What, Darren? What we could do, Darren?
What?
Darren,
What?
what we could do?
Sorry, I stopped listening.
This is what Darren. This is what happens when Darren gets sober.
Right. You were like, give the community what they want.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Now you
if
changed your mind.
you're not going to do that, I think it's only fair that you have to perform a forfeit at a time of your choosing, so that there's no school run.
I have a feeling we're going to get naked, Darren. I have a feeling if we do, we're screwed, and if we don't, we're screwed.
Which wait till it gets a bit warmer.
Make run round the park.
For
Not
what
park.
reason?
I can't run around the park naked.
Not the park.
Not after last time.
God, I'll get arrested.
Not again. God,
I said if I do that again, I'll chop it off.
Yeah, exactly. One more time, they'll cut it off. There'll be a can of Fabulosa there instead.
Fabulous.
A bit too big.
Hey, it's a me.
Right, guys, we've got a game to play. You ready?
Oh,
Yes.
Have you read through?
no.
No.
Right, okay, I'm going to show you something right now.
I'll go get the food in. You can do the game, yeah?
I'll do the food.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Am I just putting things in the oven?
Just need to. Apologies for this. Hang on, I'm going to mute.
Well, they're the ones that need to watch it because they're the ones that don't.
Yeah.
I'm here. Let's go.
Ready?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, we're ready.
There's Darren, there's Jono, and there's me. Right, I've got to spot the difference.
Shut up.
Beans on toast. Everyone's a critic.
Yeah.
Hmm.
While you're doing that, I'm going to have a quick top up.
Hello.
Can the folks at home see this?
I'm one of those to play with my friends for these long journeys. And since then, I've played it with a lot of different people in a lot of different places, a lot of long journeys, and I've kind of fine-tuned the rules and regulations, and it's a kind of bulletproof, ready game, and I've shared it with as many people as possible. Last weekend, I had a bit of a revelation when I played the game over Zoom with some friends and realized that it works on Zoom. There's strange similarities to being locked down at home and talking to your friends as there is sharing a car for a long journey. So the game worked. So I figured now, while everybody's still locked down at home and trying to communicate and connect with each other in ways that are possible digitally, I'd like to share my game with you. I'm very proud of the game as now that I know that more people can play it online. Without further ado, let me introduce to you Everyone's a Critic. Now, the best thing about the game is that you don't really need anything to play it. All you need is 3 or more people. One of you needs a pen and paper to keep score. And that's it, really, apart from having an opinion. I've written up all the instructions and the rules and regulations, and you can download them completely for free by clicking the link. And I'll also explain to you now in this short instructional video. It's not really a spectator sport, but just by way of example, let's jump on Zoom with some friends now and have a quick game of Everyone's a Critic. Here we are, we're on a simple Zoom call, and I'm here with my dear friends and musical companions. We have Kitty, Matt, and Lewis here. Hello, everybody. Hey. And
Hi guys, you all right?
Everyone's a critic many times on the last tour, so just by way of sort of explanation, we've gone through it a bit. The game is based around the alphabet and music, sort of band names and musician names, basically. So it starts with whoever's the driver or whoever has set up the Zoom call in this example. So I'll start and I get the letter A, and I have to come up with a band or a musician that begins with A. So I might, for example, Arctic Monkeys. Once I've had my go, it moves around in a clockwise direction. So next it goes to Kitty, and then she has to come up with a band or musician that she thinks are better than the Arctic Monkeys. So she might say,
ABBA.
okay, and then it moves around, continues in a clockwise direction, and the next person, player 3, which is Matt, is the judge. And now Matt he can do a couple of things here. Either he can just make a judgment straight away and award a point. What would that be, Matt?
It would be ABBA.
So in that case, Kitty gets the point, and it's ABBA. Matt could also say
Justify.
In which case, if the judge calls a justify, then it goes back to the first player, and I have to explain to everybody playing why I think the Arctic Monkeys are brilliant. Once I've said my piece, Kitty can then say her piece about why she thinks ABBA are brilliant, and both of us will try and sway Matt's decision. But I would imagine that Matt's decision would still be the same, whatever was said. So at that point, Kitty would still get the point. The other thing that could happen, after I've said mine and Kitty has said hers, somebody could also jump in with a buzzer.
Buzzer!
So Lewis is using his buzzer, at which point Lewis has to come out of a band or musician that begins with A that he thinks are better than both Arctic Monkeys and ABBA. So he might say
Aretha Franklin.
And if everybody playing agrees, it has to be unanimous, everybody that's playing, I think Aretha Franklin is better than both.
Yes.
That is Matt. Okay, so at which point Lewis has successfully used his buzzer and stolen the point. So at that point, Lewis gets the point. And that's A. It then moves on in a clockwise direction and moves to the letter B. So now it starts with Kitty. She goes first with B. Then Matt goes, and Lewis is the judge. So
I've got a gist of it, I think. Sweet.
You got it?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So are we playing as a team, or you what? Or you having?
Oh my god, the whole thing's frozen.
It's just going to be a score set on Facebook.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah, the
want?
whole thing's frozen. I don't know if I'm moving or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not doing
Oh,
the
God,
job.
I can't see a thing.
Why? What have you done? Have you drank too much and got blind?
I wish. The whole thing's frozen. Literally, Darren, you're stood still looking petrified. Jono looks like he's about to nut the camera with his forehead.
You do want to leave and come back?
Yeah, I'm going to leave and hopefully come back. All right.
All right, cool. Right, John, do you get the premise of the game?
Yeah, I watched the video last night, so
Oh, all right.
I've seen the,
I'm prepared.
I'm prepared as always.
Cool. Okay, so we've got to wait for him to come back, and then we can.
The third person is Matt.
What?
I said, just like you said, the third person is Matt.
Yeah.
So,
I've got to wait for him to come
exactly the
back.
same as the video.
Oh yeah. Well, that guy is also called Ten Sheds. He's a really, really good musician. You should check him out. He's really good. And I'm friends with him on Facebook randomly. My claim to fame. Hello.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm back in the building.
Good. Right. Okay. So I guess I'm player 1, John player 2, Matt player 3. So we're beginning with A. I'm going to go with Alkaline Trio.
Okay.
Alkaline Trio for me. So John, what's your A?
It's going to have to be AC/DC.
That's the judge.
And Matt, you're the judge. So you can either ask us to justify, you can shout buzzer, or you can just choose who's the winner.
Well, I'm really conflicted here because I greatly respect AC/DC, but I'm not that big a fan of them. So I'm going to say, with regret and with a heavy, heavy heart, Darren. Alkaline Trio.
Thank you very much. Okay. John, you start with a B.
Oh, group. Oh, well, easy one then.
It can be
Beatles.
solo. It can be solo. It could be,
Yeah.
Bob Musker.
Remember
I'm
that.
going to go straight in with Beatles because
Yeah.
beat that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, because the doesn't exist.
No,
Yeah,
that-
exactly.
So Beatles, right? Okay, Matt.
that is actually in the video as well.
Right, well, John, if you're going to bring out the Beatles, I'm going to have to bring
Yeah.
out the big guns. Busted.
Oh, come on, easy point.
I'm going to go
Yeah.
for a Justify, please. John, Justify.
I can't believe this has even been asked. Beatles against.
No, I'm only asking so I can hear Matt's justification. It's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'd love to hear.
I still
Beatles.
want
I mean, yeah, Beatles. I don't think anything more has to be said. Biggest group possibly in the world ever, and have done so many amazing songs. Not only just as a group, but even when they went solo, there were still amazing songs coming out.
No, they weren't.
But-
Wings shit.
Well, you know, they've still done a lot. They've still sold a hell of a lot. And yeah, Beatles. I mean, come on, it's the Beatles.
Well, fuck.
And you want busted? Yeah, go ahead, please justify.
Oh, he's
I'd love to hear this.
angry now, isn't he?
I am. I'm getting like you the other day.
Well,
Matt,
John, you lay out a very good case there. I must admit, I think even the most experienced of defence lawyer would struggle to defend his case against that. But I'm about to blow it wide open with just a couple of words. And these couple of words, I want to quote my homies, Charlie, Matt, and James. And I'm going to ask you this, Jono, Darren, the Don, Heidi, and everyone else at home. Have you been to the year 3000? Not much has changed, but they live underwater. And guess what? Your great granddaughter, she's dead.
John gets the point.
Damn it,
Unfortunately,
I thought I was going to get it on comedy. Damn it.
on the rules of the game as to who's the better, unfortunately, John's got to get the point. So
Fair enough. That was a tough one to argue, John. Well done, mate.
okay, Matt, C.
C, I'm going to go for. I feel fucking group game with C now.
Or singer. I think it'll be a group.
Clash.
Oh, for fuck's sake! It's exactly what I was then going to go for. Now I find it hard to argue because they are one of the greatest bands that begin with a C.
Go on, Darren. Think of the band you've been in.
I'm thinking of the fact that John is the judge.
There.
I'm going to say Carpenters.
Oh, not the Cranberries.
Ooh.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, no, I've already said it. Also, you're not allowed to say, if you read those, you're not allowed to say any other band names apart from ones you're choosing to go for. So you just broke.
Okay. Yeah. Good idea. Yeah. Solid.
So, yeah, Cardigans.
Right.
Carpenters, didn't I? I said
You
Carpenters.
changed.
Why am I
That's a
going
good
Cardigans?
one, huh?
I meant Carpenters.
Right.
Carpenters.
So we've got Carpenters against the Clash.
And someone's just said Ray Charles. Ray Charles would be an R.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
because it's not for surname first. Charles Ray, he could be, but not Charles.
He's a
Okay.
good bloke. Cranberries would have been a good one because one of my favourite songs, Zombie. Brilliant song. But
Oh, but we didn't say it, so
well, it's simple for me, really. I won't even ask her to justify. It's Clash.
Thank you, John. I'll get a point in your face, Darren. Suck it.
Sulk now.
no, I'm just saying who commented because their name hasn't come up. Who just commented saying sorry, no need to apologise. Okay, are we on D? Are we?
D.
First round, point each. That's good.
Tie. We're all tying, yeah?
We are tied.
Yeah.
So D. The Darkness. Sorry, Matt. Was that? Oh no, it's not your go, is it? You look like, what are you doing? Are you squeezing one out?
Mandy.
Don't worry.
No.
Come on, Jono, you got this, mate. Think about it.
Def Leppard.
Oh!
How can you choose?
It's gone with the glam rock kind of feel to it, isn't it?
Oh, how are you gonna do it?
I'm gonna have to go Justify, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Darren, why the darkness?
At least just ask what the game is. The game is we're taking it in turns to name an artist. Two of us name an artist. Third person has to decide which one's better, and we win points based on that. Sometimes we have to justify ourselves, etc., etc. So Justify, Darkness. You got to support local, haven't you? You got to support local. Also, they really did bring back glam rock. And not in a cliche or a cheesy way. It was, but it was almost laughing at itself, laughing at the kind of absurdity of its own genre. But whilst also banging out some really, really good songs, some really well written songs. They've done what a lot of bands couldn't. So they had a couple of great albums, then a couple of weak, not quite. And then they made a big comeback, and have held their own ever since. So to me, as a mark of a band, being able to get out of your own rut, get it? They got stuck in a rut, didn't they? Being able to get out of that rut and then carry on producing some great records. They ooze charisma and talent. So what could you say? That's my argument for Darkness.
It's much like what we do with CLB, isn't it, Darren?
Ooze stuff.
Yeah. Go on, Jono. Here you go, mate. Tee it up, mate. Go on.
I'm ready. Get prepared. Right. Def Leppard. What more can I say?
Work out who they are now because he just said the name.
I went for Def Leppard because there was a very big group, weren't they? I mean, they were very popular in 70s, 80s sort of time. I know they were a very big group, and they were a very good group, weren't they?
You know nothing. Name one of them.
And I'm pretty sure it had some amazing songs in there. And didn't they have that prism on the front of the black covered album, which everyone loved? Or was that another group? I don't know. Shit.
You can't. I'm not having that. No.
Is that what you've got to say?
God's sake.
Did you just talk about Def Leppard without mentioning the fact the drummer's got one arm? Like, surely that was your go.
Yes. Shit. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Drummer's got one arm. If you don't like them, you're racist.
Armist. Amish. No, that's
that's very. I mean, that's
compelling.
I'm sorry, Darren, but Jono's blown you out of the water with that, mate. I'm going to go Def Leppard.
No, come on, seriously though. No.
Def Leppard. Jono gets the point because that just Darren. You didn't stand a chance against that, mate. That was great.
My years of training as a music journalist just completely went to waste there, didn't they?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I said this in the admin chat earlier. I said I'd join in with this game, but I've got very little chance because
Jono, you're in the lead at the moment, mate.
John, you've just won.
I know. On what?
Oh, I'm sorry. He's talking himself out of it now. I'm going to give the point to Darren instead.
Move on. Right.
So who's got this point?
E. Me first. E.
Yeah.
I'll go Evanescence.
I'm going to go with Eminem.
I'm afraid I'm not even going to need to justify it's Eminem.
Hey!
Don't
I like it. Evanescence are a good band. They haven't shaped the music industry and crafted the industry quite as much as Eminem did. He's got more of a footprint impact.
Oh, yeah.
Amy Lee does get on my tits a little bit.
Well, I like it on hers. Sorry, are we live?
Oh, we missed one. Someone, I think it's Mandy, just commented. Eagles.
Eagles. Ooh.
Eagles. What were we thinking? And when we got to Dean, why did no one say Bowie?
Ah,
What are we doing with our lives?
Just not down with the kids, mate, anymore.
on music.
Who is David Bowie?
Bowie and the Eagles.
Is he new on the scene?
He must be. I think he's off that X Factor.
Is he a grimer?
I think a trap rap. I think they call it trap rap.
Trap rap. That's my jam. That is.
Yeah, he's got
That's
tattoos
my class.
and all sorts of hideous man. F.
Foo Fighters.
Oh, straight in there. Straight in.
You've got a good one.
Frank Turner.
Oh,
Frank Turner.
Oh, no, this is a difficult one because I do like both. I do like both of them. So I'm going to call Justify.
Right, Foo Fighters. You've got Dave Grohl fronting Foo Fighters. He is literally a musical legend. He's been in Nirvana for years. He was the guy that provided the drum beat to Smells Like Teen Spirit. He was the guy that literally, when Nirvana dissipated and ultimately crashed and burned, from the ashes rose the phoenix. That was Foo Fighters. And since then, they've had mega hits such as Everlong, Learn to Fly,
Is this
Pretender, Best of You, and who could, of course, forget Sonic Highways, the best album that ever done ever.
Really?
Wasting Light wasn't that, it was crap. Wasting Light, really, really good. Recorded it all in his garage, used no auto-tune, did it all on tape in 2011. They've done Wembley, boom. They've done Manchester Arena, boom. They are the best band in the world out there at the moment. And quite frankly, Frank, over to you, Darren.
Okay. No, Frank Turner. Since March, Frank Turner, every single Thursday that the country has been in a national lockdown, has gone live on his Facebook page and played a different set every single Thursday, every single week, all in aid of independent venues across the UK. He's raised over £250,000 to support these venues through their lockdown. So aside of the fact that he's a great folk musician, a great punk, and he's got his work in Million Dead was groundbreaking in the hardcore scene. Then he moved in and was one of the first standalone solo punk folk musicians with some groundbreaking songs. He released an album called No Man's Land, which is all about famous women whose stories hadn't been told and had been forgotten, and he brought that to the forefront and made it a best-selling album. But yeah, so the independent venue love series he did with the Music Venue Trust has made sure that these independent venues across the country, about 20 or 30 of them, can stay open and will be able to reopen when lockdown ends. So if you love live music, if you want to support live music and love bands, then you just have to pick Frank Turner.
Could I just kind of add a little bit onto the end of that, Johnny, just before you pass your judgment?
Yeah,
Dave
is there anything
Grohl,
else you'd like to add?
the nicest guy in rock and roll, all right? All that charity stuff Frank Turner's done, times that by 1,000,000. That's Dave Grohl.
Whereas he saved independent music venues in England.
He saved independent music venues in the universe, mate, all right?
Does Dave Grohl play?
Dave Grohl played Waterfront in Nirvana.
Also, the answer wasn't Dave Grohl, it was Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you think of Foo Fighters, you don't go, oh, Nate Mendel, the bassist. You go, Dave Grohl.
Now I think of Pat Smear, who was also in Nirvana. So
he was.
No one's name should
and
be
also,
smeared.
Taylor Hawkins was the singer from Nirvana, wasn't he?
Sorry.
Taylor Hawkins was the singer in Nirvana, weren't he?
Yes, yeah, he was. Did you know he used to be a drummer for who sung Jagged Little Pill? Alanis Morissette.
Yeah.
He used to be
He did. He did used to be the drummer for them, yeah.
Back in the 90s, early 90s.
Yeah.
And he didn't
There
like
you go, Jono.
he didn't like Foo Fighters when they first came out.
I'll take my point.
John?
Well, I must say, two very strong arguments.
One stronger than the other.
I
Mine.
agree. There is one stronger than the other.
That's fine.
Well, I can't believe I'm actually going to say this, but I do actually agree with Darren.
What? Come on!
As
Stop
much
the
as
camera!
I do, and my only thing I will say about my decision is purely on the fact that yes, Dave Grohl is amazing, done immense stuff, but that is Dave Grohl.
Yes, not the Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters
Well-
have had some songs, yeah. So that is purely the only way I can split
Yeah.
it.
All right.
Because basically, Foo Fighters without Dave Grohl, would they be? Yeah.
Well, no, they wouldn't, would they? It's like saying, would Frank Turner be Frank Turner without Frank Turner? No, he wouldn't. He'd just be.
But you know, there are other members of Foo Fighters without Dave Grohl.
Just be a guitar on the stage if he wasn't Frank Turner, because he hasn't got a back.
It'd be the most charitable guitar in the world, but you know.
And it'd still be better than most of the music coming out nowadays.
Even a little bit of a mood about that result. I've upset you.
So
I'm
yeah,
cool,
I'm
man, I'm cool.
gonna have to go with Frank.
Do you know what that means? That's 2 points
You
each.
get a point.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn. Go on, Darren.
G.
G.
Gee. Oh, well, that's an easy one for me, as long as you don't say it.
G. Goo Goo Dolls.
I'm
Mm.
going to go with Green Day.
Yeah, well done, Johnny. You done it, mate.
Ooh,
Why
there.
did I not even think of that?
Right.
What a spastic.
Hey,
That's what I was thinking. I was like, well, as long as you
Yeah.
don't take my one, because you know.
Yeah. I really like Goo Goo Dolls, but yeah, Johnny, well done, mate. 1 point to you.
No, take it. It's fine.
Yeah.
H. From Steps.
Oh, me to start. H. Oh, I'm trying to think.
Is it H or H? What do we say?
H, not H.
H.
H in it.
There's no H in H.
Mm.
No, there's definitely no H in H. Right. H. Oh God. Oh. Oh, this isn't good. I'm trying to think.
The one lined up.
Oh God. Yeah.
Keeps making me
Oh.
laugh.
My mind's gone a blank at the moment. There's probably so many I could fucking pick from. I know there is.
You're just going to say it first when it comes to your head.
Right, Matt, just give
No,
one because
It's got to go in order. Everyone gets their chance to be
Oh.
first.
It can be a solo artist, Jono. It could be a group, band.
I'm literally gone fucking brain dead.
It's quite hard. Isn't it?
This is annoying. I know so many bloody groups.
I only think one, to be fair.
Here you go.
Mm.
I'm glad this
I'm
isn't.
really, yeah, I'm really struggling.
Can we have an option where you can like phone a comment?
Yeah, guys, comment.
Yeah, please.
Help Jono out.
Ellie said Hillary Duff.
Ellie's just
Duff.
what?
Hillary Duff.
Go on, Jono.
Harry Styles.
So I've got to choose between Harry Styles or Hilary Duff. I'm I'm going to go with Harry.
Wait, we'll see if we get some more
Oh,
comments.
yeah.
See if we get some
Please
more
find
comments.
that one. If not,
So,
I will
guys,
go with Harry Styles.
artists beginning with H. It can be something.
Because my mind's gone blank.
You got the
I'm really
Hoosiers.
struggling.
You know, they're one.
Hoosiers, yeah.
Hayley Williams off of Paramore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Don't scratch your face.
Shit, no, her solo stuff is shit. Don't pick her.
Yeah.
Or have you listened to that album, Petals for Armor album? That is
Are you
some.
trying to say that Hayley Williams would be nothing without Paramore?
No, she'd be nothing without the original Paramore, not the new Paramore. New Paramore.
Oh, you mean the brothers?
John, Happy Mondays. That's one. Yeah. So anyway, carry on. I don't think.
Yeah, well, out of them three, I'm going to go Harry because he had that song he brought out. You know, when he was floating up in the air and singing. I can't remember what the fucking name of the song is, but I remember listening to it and thinking, "Oh, that's not too bad."
He dresses like his nan, doesn't he? You'd like him. John.
He started wearing like really,
You, John.
really sort of like 40s, 50s blouses, isn't he?
What did you wear the other week? What did you wear the other week?
I could say.
Yeah, I know, but because I got told I had to. I got given it to wear. I didn't choose to wear that.
I have to say credit to Harry Styles. He was quite good in Dunkirk.
What?
He was one of the soldiers in Dunkirk.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was pretty all right because I went there thinking, what the hell has Christopher Nolan done? He's got a bloody screw loose, something like that. But no, it was pretty good. He was pretty good.
I don't think I've watched it. I'm not sure.
No, I'd recommend it, man. It's good, really good.
She hates war films.
Well, I'm going to raise against Harry Styles. I'm going to raise Heidi Golder.
Oh!
Like what you did there. Yeah, no, John wins that. No, I am going to support local talent.
Yeah.
I would ask Matt to justify, but I don't need him gushing all over the screen.
Yeah. Not yet, anyway. Sorry,
John, it's got to be Matt, mainly because Heidi's in the room.
Yeah, exactly. How many times have you seen Harry on stage giving away shots of rum? Never. You don't do that.
He's never shot me in
alcohol. Come and see me.
She could help Harry.
Okay. I.
Oh, we've got two here. Hang on. I'm going to get Incubus.
Yeah. So my challenge would be one which John probably hasn't heard of, which would be In Me.
Yeah,
that was going to be my other one, yeah.
Yeah, but
which I actually prefer. So
In Me. Where? What you've never heard of? Dave McPherson, that guy I watched. He was doing his live streams. That you said used to be
he's a
hot.
legend, is.
Yeah. Donna thinks he used to be
hot. Guy, isn't he?
He's
shit, hasn't he?
Have you been watching his live stream series he's doing? He's recording all the albums acoustically live. So he's doing it as part of a YouTube video, as a Facebook video, but then releasing the albums. So he's like recording it on Logic as he's doing it, and then he's producing the albums and releasing them. And if you donate, you get copies of the albums. Really
Overgrown cool. Eden, crushed like fruit.
Yeah. He worked for the NHS for the last year. He's been working for the NHS up until January. Yeah. Anyway, but that's not my answer. In me, mine will be
Imogen Heap.
Name something I may know because I'm old, you know.
In excess.
Gold. No. Sorry, Dan. No.
What? Michael Hutchins having a wank?
No, that's going down. Matt, sorry, not down.
What?
Thanks,
That's
mate.
enough.
Thanks, fella.
What's wrong with In Excess?
Too much of them.
Okay, Jay.
Go on, Darren. Smash it, mate. You got this.
It's going to be Johnny Cash. That was
Hound dog.
Big ones now.
That's
What
Elvis.
are you singing Elvis for?
I knew that would wind you up.
Oh, that's his Ring of Fire. It's got
Edward said.
oh, well. Do I
Beat
just
Johnny.
give him now on that one?
There is only one person / band I can think of that's going to beat Johnny Cash, Jono, and I really hope you get them.
Oh, to be honest, I can't think of any that are going to beat Johnny Cash.
I'll give you a clue, but they begin with J.
Right, okay. I'll take that on board. Yeah, I'm just going to throw a name out because, to be honest,
Go on, mate.
from Justin Timberlake, just to get a name out there. But, I mean, come on.
Well, the answer I was looking for, Jono, was Jedward. But
Oh, of course, yeah. Why didn't I think of those amazing
Who?
couples?
Jedward. Johnny
Jedward,
Cash
Reggie
doesn't hold a Ring of Fire up to bloody Jedward. There you go. Look, there he is. Look, there's
Yeah.
Jedward.
Top of the morning to you.
Tonight.
How you doing, mate? You right?
Jedward are fantastic on Twitter.
They're really good on Twitter. They lay the smack down, don't they? Nah, it's got to be Darren. I'm sorry, Jono, mate.
Yeah, exactly. As I said.
Yeah.
You
1
can't
point
beat
to
them.
1 point to Jedward over there.
Where was Jamiroquai?
Yeah, Jamiroquai is a good one. Well, apart from he's an arsehole.
Hmm.
As a person, he is an arse.
Jamie T's another one.
Jamie T.
Oh,
Oh, yes. Still don't think it'll be Johnny Cash though.
No.
Not in
the
my opinion.
jab.
What?
Good, but
Jam?
not
Not Johnny Cash, is it?
exactly.
No.
Not
Okay.
Johnny.
JK.
JK, that is me. Hello. Welcome to Live Stream.
I'm going to go for a wee one to discuss.
All right, enjoy, mate.
Okay, I'm going to go. Ooh. Corn. For me, it's going to have to be corn.
Very good.
I've got a few, but no, corn beats the others.
I had one in my head just and it's completely gone again. It was a crap one, I must admit. Kaiser Chiefs.
I think the Killers are better.
But then the red. No, but then the I just made him wee everywhere. Sorry, Donna.
Can clean it. It's fine.
Yeah, get a bit of fabulous on that. I'll be all right, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
On a leash, we'll be back at some point.
So,
Oh, here he comes.
There we go. Oh, here he goes.
On a leash.
The great pisser returns.
Yo. Right, what we got?
Corn and Kaiser Chiefs.
Corn.
Who's Corn?
I am.
Kaiser Chiefs.
No.
It's got to be Corn. That day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, got to be.
Mm.
No, I mean, anyone who can sing new metal in a scat format got my vote. Okay. L.
Mm. Led Zeppelin.
Oh, cool.
Libertines.
Mm. I fell a bit flat there. I'm sorry, mate.
Do you not like Led-
Personal preference is going to have to be Led Zeppelin. For me.
You should have gone for Limp Bizkit, you tit.
Limp Bizkit is shit. They didn't used to be, but they are now.
Yeah, I know.
Fred Durst is old and awful.
There's M next. Darren for M. I bet he doesn't go for the band that's obvious to go for M.
Who got that one? I missed it.
Oh, it was me.
Okay.
What are the scores before we go round again?
Yeah, what are the scores, Donna? Give us a run, the Don.
Yeah.
Matt has got 5.
You don't do that. You start with the loser. That's me.
I don't care. I'm
Oh,
going
but-
with the winner.
She's one that's the game show. And
It's on. So, do not argue.
Hasn't it? It's got 4.
did you say Lady Sovereign for L?
I did.
Fucking hell. I can live with that. She when I
was going for a
when I
funny
moved
purpose.
into this house, the only CDs there were was Sean Paul. Literally,
Hey, don't knock it, mate. All right? Don't knock it.
it was the only CDs in the house.
He's well, all right, bless him. He's had some troubles.
I love him.
Anyway, carry on.
And Darren's got 3.
I've got 3. John's got 4. Matt's got 5. Okay, we're on to M. Can I go? Michael
Yeah.
Jackson.
Oh, Johnny, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I know one which would have beaten him in your eyes.
Johnny, what are you gonna do?
Oh,
That
shit. Mine. Fuck. Sorry.
You're right, John.
Johnny, you're live on CLB.
sorry,
Come on the
I'm waiting
community.
between you and Matt, but I'm not, am I? I've got to pick one.
No, we're waiting for you.
You won't
Yeah,
know it.
sorry. Well, I'll go
No.
Metallica.
Oh, did it. Jono, sorry, mate. You've done that, mate. Well done.
As soon as I said Michael Jackson, I suddenly thought he's Metallica.
No, can I let's pause on that. Justify. Because I really like Michael Jackson. As an artist, obviously.
Okay. As an artist, Michael Jackson broke boundaries. He really did. He recrafted what pop music was, and created such a signature sound, a signature look that he could never be replicated. You know, we say the Beatles, greatest band ever. Yeah, but I know a lot of bands that can play Beatles tunes. No one can imitate Michael Jackson. People try and people fail. People can try and dance like him, even down to his dance. He was such a crafted piece of branding. Yes, that took its toll on his mental health, but as a crafted piece of branding, he just sold. In his millions, it sold. Everything he touched turned to gold. There's not a bad Michael Jackson song, even from the early days when he was in Jackson 5 and some of his earlier solo work. It's still so unique that you listen to it and you go, well, that's Jackson. That's Michael Jackson. He grew. I mean, I feel the media kind of side of things, not going to touch on that. Musically, just genius, absolute genius, and there will never ever be anything like it ever again. Metallica, anyone could do that. Matt, you can play Metallica, but you can't do Michael Jackson.
I beg to differ, mate. You didn't send me after a few bodies.
Okay, that's
but Darren, you're quite right there, Darren. I mean, just to highlight what Darren said, that was a really good case. You know, absolutely everything and everyone he touched turned to gold. Definitely.
I'm supposed to be honest, they did
that.
Jono, your case of Metallica, mate. Come on, what you got?
The one he touched. Right, Metallica. Not only have they brought out some of, in my opinion, some of the best songs. I quite like the fact that I don't know if you've seen, but they've been doing some collabs with some orchestras, and even that is just amazing. Now I know little Mikey has done his bit. Just a little bit to music, but yeah, I couldn't imagine him going up with an orchestra and making it sound just as good, if not even better. Been able to produce these songs and come out with such amazing stuff. And yeah, there are. I'm not going to say that because that isn't going to help my cause. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Metallica, man. It's
Metallica.
exactly.
Exactly. 1 point to Jono. Well done, mate. Yeah, you won that.
I hate Metallica.
I know you do, Darren. I know you do.
I don't know. Jamos does as well.
I can understand why, because like some of the songs are very, very long. They're a bit self-indulgent. If you can get past that and find the gems underneath the self-indulgent, diamonds.
No, every song sounds saying to me, and I have 2 words for you that if we were judging, this would be completely different. Saint Anger.
Yeah, but what about Michael Jackson's album he had where that was like really crap as well?
What one?
That was like Saint Happy or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, he's got the point. I'm losing. We get it. All right, move on.
We're on to N.
N. Oh well.
Nickelback.
It's not your turn.
Nickelback, and he's out.
It's not his turn.
I know, but obviously needs to go drain something. Well, I'm going Nirvana.
Yes, that's right. Right, guys, our food's ready, so we've got to dash off. I'm really sorry about that.
All right, let me just judge this round. I'll judge this round
Quickly.
because I've had me neck. That's Nirvana, isn't it?
Yeah.
John wins.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. See you, mate.
Well, guys, it's been lovely. All right,
Well,
it's been really nice.
That makes John our winner.
Really? Oh, still taking over. Come on.
Cheers, Matt.
See you later, guys.
See you later.
Bye.
Okay, there you go, John. You won. You won.
Wow.
Congratulations and well done. How do you feel on your victory?
Ooh.
Good.
Yeah, that's good. It's always good to win. But yeah, to be honest, there are a few there where it was sort of like either way.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I think I would have actually voted Michael Jackson.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he has done a hell of a lot.
Yeah, but he loves Metallica, so it's going to be a personal preference thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think. But it's a good game. I enjoy it. I think it would be better with 4 players if you had like 5 or 6 players, because then people got their buzzers as well, so you can kind of shout in with something.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So if 2 people forgot someone great, they could just shout in with something different. So yeah. No, I think we'll play that again sometime with more people. Cool. I'm going to head off too as well because I've got tea. So we've got to crack on because we've been here for nearly an hour and a half, John.
Yeah. It's not bad. Hour and 24.
Yeah. So
one of our longest.
Yeah. It's been lovely. So we've got you this week on Thursday, haven't we? Not me and Matt.
Right.
We can't steal your live stream, John. It's not fair.
Right. Well, I think what I'll have to do is I'll have to cross out that option just to make it feel a bit better, and so no one else will be able to vote on it.
Well, I mean, let them vote, and then we'll have to take it to a poll for a forfeit.
Yeah.
We'll have to do a poll for a forfeit. So me and Matt will dip out gracefully, and then you can create a poll for our forfeit. All right? Are you happy with that?
Yeah. By all means.
And you'll be back on Wednesday, won't you? With
I will. Yes. Yes, I'll be back again for my 3rd appearance of the week.
Yeah. Cool.
So,
What was it Wednesday then?
Yeah. Do you have any opponent up yet, or
payment?
No.
I don't get paid for this. Oh, opponent. No, we do still need an opponent. If you want to face John on CLB Mastermind, our quiz show on Wednesday night. If you want to be in the hot seat with general knowledge questions and your chosen subject, you just need to get in touch with one of the admins from Carl in the community, and we'll be able to make sure that you get your place against John Wednesday night, 8 o'clock here on Carl in the community.
And
I
then
could do radio, couldn't I?
tomorrow's watch party. Have we decided what's going to be, or
It's going to be the first ever episode of CLB.
the first one?
I'm going to go with that.
Yeah.
I think it's a good choice. Good
Why
place to start our rewatch series, because we've got like 4 months of content now, which is crazy that this has been going for 4 months. But yeah, so we've got 4 months of content, which, what's that? 16 weeks. Divide that, well, times that by 4 is 64. 64 episodes of CLB we've got to work through at some point. I mean, if I'd done one a week, that'd be a year or 2, year and a bit. So, yeah. But we'll start with the first ever one.
Yeah.
And then we'll go from there.
Oh, everything's come.
Yeah. See how far my tech has come, because the camera was awful, the sound was awful. It's just a grainy blob talking about themselves. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to have a watch party of that tomorrow night. And then we've got Justin's art club tomorrow at 2 p.m. Justin's art to CLB Rewind. That's what we'll call it. Sounds good. CLB Rewind at 8. Motivational Mondays with Matt on Monday. Believe it or not.
Okay.
Life and Stress Management Tuesday. CLB Mastermind with the Don and the John on Wednesday. I've got potentially a guest on my episode on Thursday, haven't I?
Yes.
So we'll details on that to come.
You should have. As long as everything goes well tomorrow.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
we'll talk about that off screen.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Next
I
week.
should have a guest on my show on Thursday. Friday, I want to get another gig night on Friday. So if any musicians are out there listening, let's put a show on. Yeah?
Yeah.
Put a show on Friday night. I reckon we should. I had so much fun at the last one. I mean, I won't be able to drink at this one, but yeah, CLB gig night Friday night. Hopefully, just got to find an artist to do so. And then Saturday we'll do this again. Cool. Right. John, it's been an absolute pleasure, as always.
Yep.
Thank you to everyone who's tuned in. Thank you to everyone who's supporting the community. Please carry on liking, sharing, inviting, and making sure everyone hears about the great work that's being done on this group by yourselves, by the admins, by yours truly. We're working really hard to make sure it's a great place for everyone to be. On that note, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed your coffee. I hope you enjoyed your time. I'm a DSL. Good night.